let's dive right in. Today's webinar topic is Facebook ad secrets for network marketers. Learn how I generated 115 leads for less than $1.85 per lead, and how you can do the same thing in your home business today. Even if you are brand new, even if you've never run an ad before, and even if you are afraid of losing money and not getting results. So before we get started, I got a couple questions for you. How would it feel, to talk to people who actually wanted your product, service, or join your business? How would that feel? Just comment it in the chat box. Let me know. How would that feel if you could talk to people who actually really wanted to hear from you, who actually wanted to learn more about your product or service, who actually were interested in your business opportunity? How would it feel to actually, have specific action steps, not theory or philosophy, not like, tons of, mindset stuff to get your mind right. That's all important. But what if you have specific action steps to take to actually get results immediately? I'm seeing incredible, awesome, cool, cool. How would it feel to no longer chase your friends and family or complete strangers at the mall? I'm seeing incredible, incredible. How would it feel to completely ditch the hotel meetings, the home parties, the vending, the prospecting at the mall, the chasing people in the streets? What would that mean to you? What would that be worth to you? I'm seeing incredible. I'm seeing awesome, cool, cool, sweet, sweet. So here's my official promise to you, right? I, Antonio Thompson, promise to share with you the exact Facebook ad strategy I used to generate 115 leads for less than $1.85 per lead, and how you can do the same in your business starting today. Is that pretty cool? I also promise by the end of this webinar to allow you to be able to implement the exact strategy for yourself within 96 hours of this training. I also promise to show you, how this strategy can allow you to sponsor all the reps you want, how to become a top producer in any direct sales, multi-level, top-tier affiliate program, and or generate more leads and sales for whatever business you're building. And finally, I promise you more fun out of life and the ability to provide for yourself and your family with everything you want out of life for you and for them, and the peace of mind that comes with it. Now, is that a bold promise? Yes. And I will keep it. So quickly, I'll go through this very quickly, but most of you know me on here. Who am I and why should you listen to me? My name is Antonio Thompson. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. I'm going to share with you some of my results over the past 18 months. In the past 18 months, this is actually from today. Generated 14 leads today, 10 yesterday. 4 people actually left my email list. Boo-hoo. Total subscriber list of 2,024. Leads, or subscribe. That's my email list actually. On the right-hand side, that's the leads I've generated in the past 18 months. Today, 4 leads. Last 7 days, 73. Last 30 days, 191. You can see on Tuesday, right, there's a huge spike. I think that's like 60-something leads. That's actually from the ad I'm going to share with you today. This is a snapshot of a program that I promote where I've sponsored 6 business partners in 9 days. I've been on the leaderboard of a program that I promote for most leads, for most active points. I've also, I get leads and sales pretty much on a consistent basis. This is my email inbox here, lead notifications, sales, products coming in, commission run, and this happens pretty much totally on autopilot. I've been featured as member of the month in an affiliate program I promote. I'm also a certified coach. I've had the opportunity to hang out and meet some network marketing rock stars, including Ray Higdon, Todd Falcone, that's Lisa Torres Allen. That's also me on stage receiving an award. But don't just take my pictures and my stats, confirmation that I'm legit. Maria's saying it's blurry. If you look on the bottom of the screen, there should be a gear that should make it non-blurry. Okay, you should be able to see that it's a gear on the bottom of the screen that will make it less blurry, okay? But don't take my word for it. I can say I'm a rock star all the time, and you may or may not believe me, but let's hear what some people have to say about, what I've been able to do in helping them. So, Trinidad says, we walked out of this mastermind with awesome strategies. I think I'm hosting another, Antonio's hosting another one next month. This is from a mastermind I did in New York. Shaymar says 5 signups this month, best month ever. The coaching was definitely a help. Thanks, Ed. Michael says, happy football Sunday, folks. I saw my first email commission today. I feel this is the first of many to come. Shout out to Brian and Antonio. But some results, testimonials from folks, but life always wasn't that grand and great. Like many of you, I worked a full-time job here in New York for several years. Was on the 40-40-40 plan, hoping and looking forward to retirement and saving and like ending up, on the beach somewhere sipping margaritas for the rest of my life. But at one point, reality set in for me, right? I was working hard on my job, but not getting paid what I felt I was worth. The workload continuously got more and more and more, and my income didn't go up, right? I think, every year it was probably like a 2% or 3% increase. And in New York City, that's really, really nothing. And so I got frustrated at work, right? My boss was definitely overworking us. I felt like I was being underpaid. And there were unrealistic expectations at the office, right? I was in fundraising and development, raising money for an institution of higher education, and every year the income goals would get higher and higher and higher, right? One year it's $150 million, the next year it's $200 million, and I'm just like, okay, we're raising all this money, but when is my salary going to be equitable to what we actually are doing in terms of raising money for the college? And so definitely felt overworked, underpaid. Boss had unrealistic expectations, and then the environment just got very, very toxic. And so that's when I discovered, network marketing and internet marketing, and online marketing, and really entrepreneurship in general, right? I realized, as Eric Worre says, that network marketing is just a better way, right? If I really want to have that freedom, that time freedom, that financial freedom, the ability to make my own schedule, the ability to pursue passions and dreams of mine, I have to find a way to do it. And network marketing I found to be the vehicle to make that happen. And so I joined a company, but after 16 months in the company, I had really gotten nowhere. Right, I spent hundreds, if not thousands of dollars going down the rabbit hole trying to find things that would work. And, nothing worked, right? Just so I didn't feel so bad. I mean, I recruited no reps, generated no leads, made no money. And just so I didn't feel terrible about myself or like a loser, I actually paid for, my family members' auto ship. And if you've done that, I'm with you. Bad move, but don't do that, right? And that's just where I was, right? It wasn't. I thought it was going to be, easy. I thought the things that my upline sponsor was telling was going to actually produce the results. And 16 months, I struggled. I got nowhere. And so after 16 months, what happened, and I think it was, the universe, telling me something, my company closed. And so that was probably, I look at it now, and it's definitely been a blessing in disguise, because when my company closed, I started to do some research and find, top leaders and successful network marketers who were having success online, and started to learn from them. And so I discovered some secrets on how to build a business online and how to do it profitably. And those secrets I'm going to share with you this evening. And so some expectations for this evening. We're going to go for about 60 minutes, maybe a little longer with questions. But for the next 60 minutes, I want you to eliminate all distractions. If you have children, plop them in front of the TV, turn off Facebook, turn off Instagram, turn off Twitter, Periscope, Pinterest, Snapchat, whatever it is. Shut off your phone, and pay close attention to the information I'm going to share with you this evening. You're also going to want to grab a pen and paper to take some notes if you haven't done so already. Grab a glass of water too, because you might get thirsty along the way. I also want you to suspend your disbelief and believe in what's possible, because what I'm going to share with you this evening is possible for each and every one of you, right? And I also want, this is very big. I can see the chat. I figured out how to get the chat in my screen in a certain way so I can see the chat and see the PowerPoint as it goes by. So I definitely love engagement. So this is going to be interactive when I, ask questions. You guys are doing really good right now. Um, Definitely, respond to the questions as I ask, engage, interact. I love that kind of stuff. Michelle, welcome, welcome. She says, I have a pen, paper, and water, and belief. That is awesome. So let's dive in, right? So before I get into the training, I want to make sure that you're in the right place. Um, I do this all the time in my training just to make sure that we have the right people on the webinar. And if people are in the wrong place, I don't feel bad with them leaving. So is this training for you? If you're ready to commit to having a breakthrough in your business, this training is for you. If you're tired of spinning your wheels, feeling stuck and overwhelmed, this training is for you. If you're tired of staring at the computer, not knowing where to start, this training is for you. If you're tired of doing what everyone else is doing because your efforts just aren't yielding the results you desire, this training is for you. If you know you've been put on this planet to do more than just commute to work and collect a paycheck and you want to make an impact, this training is definitely for you. If you're the type of person who will do the work, if someone lays out a foolproof plan that's proven to get you results, this training is for you. Now, if none of those things resonate with you, then I will not be offended if you jump off the webinar. I'm not going to, cry or moan if my attendee number drops. But I want to make sure that you are in the right place. If you're in the right place, just say, "Yep, I'm in the right place. I'm here to stay." Okay? Just comment in the comment box. Let me know that you're in the right place. Martine says he's ready. Let's get it. Let's get it. Cool. So I'm also all about being upfront and honest and full disclosure. Here's the deal. I'm going to be very upfront with you. At the end of this webinar, there will be something for sale. And here's the deal. The information I share with you today, you might decide that you'd like my help implementing what I share. However, I do not want you to invest. Let me repeat. I do not want you to invest in it unless I make good on my promise of sharing with you, the Facebook ad secrets I used to generate 115 leads for less than $2 per lead. If I do show you this and this is right for you, you should take advantage of the limited opportunity that I will tell you about today at the end if it is right for you. And stick around to the very end because that's what I'm going to share with you the full ad, the text, the image, and the targeting that I used. If you didn't grab the cheat sheet that was the Facebook ads cheat sheet that I shared when you registered, just drop a note in the questions box, and I'll make sure that you get that Facebook cheat sheet. So here's what you're going to learn tonight. You're going to learn why Facebook is a gold mine, and if you're not leveraging Facebook paid ads, you're missing out on the fastest way to grow your business. You're not in the cool kids club. You're going to learn my 3-step Facebook ads formula, guaranteed to get your product, service, or opportunity in front of high quality credit card in hand prospects. You're going to learn you're going to get the exact Facebook ad image and text that allow me to generate over 100 leads for less than $2 per lead. In fact, one particular variation of this ad, I was getting leads for like $1. You're going to learn also the 3 essential tools necessary to build an engaged and responsive audience that will fall in love with you, buy from you, and join you in business. And like I said before, a special opportunity for a few serious entrepreneurs to get hands-on Facebook ads assistance setup and review. So let's dive right in. So the bottom line is you need leads, right? Would you agree? Would you agree that you need leads for your business? Would you agree that you need people who want your product? Right? Would you agree with that you need leads for your business? Like if you don't have leads, you don't have a business, right? Absolutely. Cool. So leads are on Facebook and we can find them, right? Your success in business totally depends on your ability to generate leads. If you don't have leads, your business will perish. And And leads are all over Facebook. You need to go where the people are. And if you're not using Facebook to generate leads for your business, you are missing out on a gold mine. So here are some of the results from that Facebook ad that I'm going to talk about. Hopefully you can see it on the screen. So this is the overall results of that particular ad. And right now it's inactive. I actually had to shut it off because I couldn't keep up with calling everybody, right? So, I mean, I've called about like 20 people so far, and I've still got what 90 something more people to call. So you can see this is the results of the ad. So 115 leads right here, right? And then this 12,224 number is how many people actually saw the particular ad, and then this is the cost per lead, $1.85. Now I'm going to show you. I actually have several leads, several ads that were a part of this campaign. Right. So the first one, it might be a bit small. You can't really see. I wonder if I can blow this up some. Let me see if I can do that. I'm not sure if I can do that. I can't blow it up for some reason. But so this particular ad here, this is one of the ads. Oops, I just went way too fast. This is one of the ads here. So you can see I've got 11 leads here. It reached 825 people, and I think I spent $1.51. What happened? Okay, $1.51 per lead. It cost me 16 bucks, and the relevancy score was a 10. Meaning, on a scale from 1 to 10, this ad was relevant to the audience that saw it, right? 10 being the highest. Next ad I did, this one, 36 leads. It was shared or shown to 2,366 people. $1.03 per lead. I spent 37 bucks. Relevancy score of 10. Now imagine if you had a product, your business opportunity, a course, your network marketing opportunity, or some product that if someone bought it, you earned a commission of 100 bucks. Just based on these two ads right here, these two variations of the ads, right? This is 47 leads for like about, what is this, 50 bucks, let's say, right? Out of those 47 leads, let's say one person, two people actually buy your product, your service or opportunity. Would it be worth spending 50 bucks? Heck yes, right? So you're in profit, right? So you have something that pays you 100 bucks. You get two people to take advantage of that offer. You spent 50 bucks on an ad. You're in profit $1.50. Here's the third variation of the ad. 27 leads. We reached 1,903 people. Cost was $1.03. I spent 27 bucks, and the relevance score was 10. So these ads were extremely relevant to the people who saw it. Incredible, powerful stuff, right? So now I'm going to go into a quick overview of Facebook, because if you don't understand how Facebook works, you're not going to understand the purpose, or how to create this ad and how to make it more effective to your audience. So we'll go do a quick overview of Facebook. We all know what Facebook is, but I'm going to just quickly share with you why Facebook is a gold mine, right? So Facebook is the greatest social experiment in history, meaning this is the first time that we as humans have put so much information in one place, and now it's accessible to pretty much everybody. Marketers, your grandma are seeing stuff that you're doing, with your kids or whatever, right? It's crazy the amount of information that's on Facebook. There's also, there's 1.65 billion users and growing on Facebook, and your perfect prospects are using Facebook. And the crazy thing is, like, global users spend 20 minutes per day on the site. 20 minutes per day, right? US consumers spend 40 minutes each day. And when we get to actually the mobile side of things, you'll see that those numbers actually jump. Facebook accounts to, for about 20% of all time spent online. It's really like a worldwide social party, right? Anybody from anywhere can use it. You can target anyone, right? Targeting is very important. It's it's the easiest way to find people to talk to. Market, right? You can put something in front of somebody and they can be in your cold market and you just turn them warm and they are willing to engage with you and ultimately buy from you. And so what can Facebook do for your business, right? Obviously, Facebook is a great place to get traffic, right? Directing traffic from Facebook to your website, to your blogs, to your capture page, right? That's what you want to do. Facebook is not a place to quote unquote be selling, right? You want to get people from Facebook and direct them to someplace else. Great place to generate leads, sales, mind share, right? Understanding what your audience is thinking, and marketing intel, right? Intel about what challenges, problems your audience, are facing. But what does Facebook look like for us, right? Facebook is right now, I mean, thank God the election season is over to some degree, right? There's still a lot of commentary about that in the US, but the current state of Facebook is like this. People are trying to sell stuff. People are talking about, politics, they're talking about, buy my product. And Facebook really just looks like Times Square, right? Everybody's advertising and marketing and trying to promote their stuff. And you want to know the truth about Facebook? You want to know the truth about social media? The truth is, people don't come to Facebook to buy. They don't come there to solve a problem. They don't come there to looking for a business opportunity. They don't come there to talk about politics. They don't come there for news updates. They come to Facebook for three things. They come to Facebook to connect, to share, and be entertained. And most of us don't get it right. And so when you're creating ads, you want to make sure those ads actually connect, share information with people, and entertain folks. And that's what you'll see in my ad is that it's really not saying, hey, join my business or hey, download this document. It's about connecting with people, sharing information, but also entertaining people by the images I choose. And so, what does Facebook really want from you, right? Facebook just wants you to contribute to a positive user experience, right? They want to ensure that people on Facebook's users, their customers, are having a good experience, right? And so, if you notice any of like other social media platforms like Twitter, Twitter. Um, most people aren't having a good user experience on Twitter because it's all noise. And so when Facebook changes its algorithm, it changes, who's able to see your content or what types of content is shown in your newsfeed. They want to make sure that what's being shown and what's being put up is something that people are engaging with and people want to see. You'll find that if your posts, get no engagement, right, let's start with the positive engagement first. If your posts are getting, positive feedback, so likes, comments, shares, smiley faces, if people are engaging with your content, that's positive feedback. And what Facebook is going to do, they're going to take that post and show it to more people because what your users, what your audience is saying, they're saying, hey, Facebook, I like this post. Show me more of this stuff. And so they want users to actually see things that are relevant. So they're going to show that stuff more often. Now, if you are getting negative, no feedback, right? If you get no likes, no comments, no shares, that's why it's important to actually look at the types of posts that you're sharing and the kinds of engagement you're getting. Because if no one's engaging with your content, that is feedback. That means your audience doesn't like it, right? I've actually noticed it's interesting, right? For me, on my fan page, when I share, just regular text quotes like, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, choose carefully, whoever said it, right? And I put that on my fan page, I get no engagement, maybe one like. But if I take that same text quote, and I put it on my personal page, I get tons of engagement. So on my fan page, I'm getting feedback, right? My fans don't like that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to do that kind of stuff anymore on my fan page. But on my personal page, my friends and people that are connected to them, they actually like seeing inspirational quotes. But what happens when you get negative feedback, right? When you get negative feedback, and this is true for your ads too, when you get negative feedback on your posts, on your ads, Facebook will not show it anymore, right? If you have an ad that's performing terrible, maybe it's, a low relevancy score, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and Facebook is saying this ad is not, relevant to your audience, and we're just not going to show it anymore. Or they'll show it, but they're going to charge you a premium for showing it, so more money for showing it. And so on your personal page, on your fan page, if you post something and you get negative feedback, that kind of leaves a mark on your profile. And so Facebook may have some things in the background that makes your stuff not show anymore. But understand that you want to look at the feedback you're getting from your audience, because that's going to tell you what you should be posting and what things and types of content that your audience actually likes. Same thing with your ads. Does that kind of make sense, everybody? I'm talking really, really fast, but I want to get to the ad very soon. Cool, awesome. So the other thing about Facebook is you want to make sure, or not, look at the where Facebook is really headed, right? And so if you look at some of the numbers in terms of their revenue, right? Desktop advertising is actually going down, and mobile advertising is going up. So the ad I'm going to share with you today is an ad that is pretty much a mobile lead generation ad. You can use it on desktop, it works on desktop, but it's really geared for the most part to mobile. And so you can see in Q4 of 2015, Q4, well, it's not there. Q4 it got cut off, but Q4, 5.6 billion in revenue, right? And mobile is representing 80%. We're only going to see this go up, right? As more folks get on with mobile devices, as we become more of a mobile society, you're going to see the revenue jump, and mobile advertising is going to be where you want to be. And so these ads that I'm going to share with you today are critical to ensuring that you generate leads on the mobile device and on platforms where people are. Some more quick stats. In the US alone, 258 million people own phones. We spend about 174 minutes on our phones each day. Facebook e-commerce, or buying on mobile, jumped 35%. It's expected to grow. That's simple. That's really the gist of this slide here. Mobile advertising, mobile usage is going to grow. And if you're not leveraging mobile advertising, but also ensuring that your websites are optimized for mobile, you're gonna be missing out on a huge opportunity here. So the three main marketing objectives on Facebook, very, very simple: build your audience, engage your audience, and then invite them to buy from you, right? So you build your audience by maybe running a likes campaign to your Facebook ad, maybe talking to people in groups. So you're building relationships and rapport. Audience engagement, basically you're providing value, some content to them, getting them to engage with you, and then through that you invite them to purchase from you in your store, which is basically directing them to your website, to a sales page, whatever it is, directing them to a place where they can actually buy from you. So what are the three essential tools that you need? So there are three things you absolutely need when you start running ads. If you don't have these three things, your ads will not be successful. The first thing you need is a lead magnet or blog post or something of value, right? You need to, the misconception about advertising on Facebook and on social media, and social media in general is that you put your product in front of people and they're going to buy it. That doesn't happen. Not going to happen. Again, people come to Facebook to connect, engage, and entertainment, right? So you put something of value in front of them, a blog post, a video, a lead magnet that gives them something for free, they're more likely to engage with you. If you put a product in front of them, let's say, hey, buy my tea, they're going to ignore it because they don't come to Facebook to shop. If they want to buy tea, they would go to Google and type in, show me some tea that allows me to lose weight. Or they'll type into Google, I want some sneakers. What sneakers should I buy? Right? They're not going to Facebook to search for a product, right? So you need something to actually entice them and get them to reach out to you and engage with you, and you do that through value. The second thing you need is an autoresponder, right? You need something that's going to collect their information, because that's what a lead magnet does. and your blog posts and your videos will have embedded into it some lead magnets, right? You need an autoresponder to actually collect their information, their name, their email, and phone number, and then send them whatever it is you promise them. So if you have a lead magnet and it's like in the previous slide, an Instagram cheat sheet, right? You don't want to sit there at the computer every time you get a lead to send them that Instagram cheat sheet, right? No, that's a waste of your time. You need an autoresponder, which allows you to automatically send someone that offer, that cheat sheet, automatically without you being present. So you definitely need an autoresponder. And the third thing you need is a CRM. You need some tool to actually collect your leads, collect their information, and then follow up with them. So I have, as I said before and earlier, 115 leads that came in the last 7 or so days that I have to follow up with, right? And so I'm not going to have a sheet of paper with 115 names with me writing, didn't answer the phone, call back on Monday, or sent him the presentation, or he's ready to join, call him tomorrow, right? I'm not going to sit there and handwrite these notes, right? So you need a CRM that's actually going to be connected to everything that you do, so that you can go in there and say, all right, I spoke to Johnny today, I'm going to send him X, Y, and Z. And you send an email directly from this CRM to that person. Does that kind of make sense? These three essential things that you need for in order to start running ads. Does this all make sense? Yes, yes, yes. I know a little delay here. We'll make sure that it all makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense, right? Yes, it makes sense because I wrote it. Awesome, awesome. Cool, cool. So quickly, different types of lead magnets. A lead magnet, if we don't know what lead magnets are, a lead magnet is basically, something that you offer your prospect in exchange for um, something they give you in return, meaning, you give them something of value, they give you their name, email address, and phone number, and permission to market to them directly. There are different types of lead magnets out there. There's ebooks, PDFs, mini courses, free reports, free coaching sessions, etc. And autoresponders basically, like I said before, it automatically sends your lead magnet to your prospects. You can also send broadcast messages to your email list. This is an opportunity for you to provide more value and sell more products. So remember I said before that on Facebook, people aren't there to buy, but once you have their information, their contact information, and you share with them value, you can sell to them in your emails, right? Broadcasting emails to your list is a great way to get them to buy stuff, right? There are a variety of autoresponders out there. Aweber, MailChimp, GetResponse, Infusionsoft. I use Aweber, which is a cool tool. Then your CRM, a system for managing current and future customers. No more sticky notes, notepads. You get to keep track of contact information and details. Imagine if you spoke to someone, a month ago and they had a birthday, party, and they went to Cancun or whatever. You can now, when you call them a month later, say, "Hey, John, how was the trip to Cancun? Oh, you remember?" They'll be so like happy that you remember something about them, that you remember their birthday, that you remember their engagement, that you remember that their child was going off to college, which is why they couldn't get started right away, right? CRM is extremely, extremely important. You can record interactions, track upcoming tasks, schedule follow-ups, and send emails directly to your individual prospects through the CRM. This is a quick snapshot of a CRM tool that I use. You see, cool, awesome, cool. Facebook Ads 101. Now, Facebook ads is solely objective based advertising. And so what does that mean? That means you need to first decide what you want people who are seeing your ad to do, right? Do you want them to like your post, engage with your post, comment on your post? Do you want to send them to an external website? Do you want to get them to like your fan page? So you need to be very clear before you start to run an ad or think about running an ad exactly what you want your audience to do. So there are a variety of different types of ads. I'm going to open them all up here. The first four are the ones that you really want to pay attention to and focus on. So boosting your posts, getting more engagement, more likes, more comments, more shares, promoting your page, getting page likes to connect with more people who matter to you, sending people to your website, right? Getting people to leave Facebook and go someplace else, increasing conversion on your website, getting people to go from Facebook to your website, and then actually becoming a lead, right? You need to install a special pixel on your website before you can create this ad. There are other types of ads that we're not really going to talk about. If you had an app that you want to get some installations on, you can create an ad for that. If you want to increase engagement on your app, if you want to reach people in your business, these are all different types of objectives that you can create ads around. Get video views is another good one, right? So if you're doing Facebook Lives, you're doing videos on Facebook, and you want people to see your content, you can create an ad to get more people to watch your video, promote a product or catalog. And this is the one we're talking about today, collect leads for your business. This is a lead generation ad that allows you to capture information for your business through Facebook, and then increasing brand awareness. And so when you log into your ads manager, your Facebook back office to create an ad, you're going to see something like this, right? So there are uh, two options here, right? Auction and reach and frequency. So the first one, we're talking about what's your marketing objective? Is it awareness? Is it consideration? Is it conversions? Awareness is just bringing awareness to your business, right? You want more likes. You want people to know that your business is around the corner, right? Consideration is driving traffic to your website, getting engagement, getting video views, getting leads. Conversions is getting people to take action um, in the sense of becoming a lead on your website, or purchasing a product in your catalog, or visits to your store. The other side of things is reach and frequency, meaning how often do you want to this to be shown. So same thing, awareness, consideration, and conversion. So these are things you want to think about as you are creating your ads before you create an ad. Does that all make sense? Make sure we're all good here. Sweet, sweet. Awesome, awesome. Cool. So there are four ways to advertise on Facebook. Um, Method one is directly from your fan page, right? I don't recommend this one. I mean, it's getting better, but I don't recommend advertising straight from your fan page. I actually prefer that you either do it from method two or method three, which I'll show you before. But if you just want to get some things out there and done, you can, use the blue buttons, right? So there's the first one here at the top right hand side is to promote your page. If you go left first arrow, promote your page here again. Scroll down. The second arrow on the left, promote your website. And the one that's on this video, I think it's an image, not a video. The image here is to boost this post here, right? So if you want to be very simplistic and just get an ad going, you can advertise from your fan page. The second way you can advertise is through the ads manager, which is basically facebook.com/ads manage. Basically, you would go in, click the green button, and start to go through the process of creating an ad. Now, I won't go ahead and show you how to do that. There's training on all over this place for Facebook ad creation. I'm also going to be doing a mastermind very soon on Facebook ads, so stick around for information on that. But the second method of advertising is through the ads manager. The third way is through the power editor. Now, the method two, method three are my preferred ways of advertising. The power editor is just a more uh, robust way to advertise. Any new features that Facebook comes out with advertising wise, they go here first, and then they go to the ads manager. You can use method two, method three. Method two certainly works from the ads manager, but three is another way to advertise. And the fourth way is using a third-party service. I use Ad Espresso. It allows you to create ads very quickly. So if I wanted to do, an ad, let's say I want to do the same ad I ran for where I got 115 leads, right? I can create the same ad 20 times and be done in 5 minutes. Whereas if we use, let me go back, if we use method two, it takes some time. Right? You have to go in and create the ad and create it again and create it again. But with this, with the ads manager of the third-party tool, Ad Espresso, I can create multiple ads very quickly. So those are the 4 ways to advertise on Facebook. So let's talk about this lead generation ad, right? And so this ad is this particular ad type is incredible because actually I won't tell you right now. I'll wait till we get into the slides. It's a very powerful ad. And so what you would do is you would go into your ads manager, select the objective, meaning it'll be under consideration, and hit lead generation, right? And so let's talk about the online lead generation process, because this will help you to understand why this ad is extremely powerful and how you can leverage it to get dirt cheap leads and high quality leads. And so, if you were to, we all know what capture pages or opt-in forms look like. So typically, if you see an opt-in form with one variable or one option, you're more likely to get a higher response rate, right? As you add more features or add more options for you to fill out, maybe it's name and email now, right? The conversion rate or the rate of response goes down. When you start to ask for name, email, and phone number, that rate actually goes down even further. And so if you look at the percentage of conversions on desktop versus mobile, obviously when you're on a desktop computer, you're going to get more accurate information, right? When you do that, though, the cost of traffic is a little bit higher, right? And your conversions are higher as well, right? So people are actually going to sit at the computer and write their name and email into this form, and it's easy for people to enter. But the downside is on Facebook, when you're running Facebook ads, the desktop, the ads that are shown on the desktop are going to cost you more money. You're going to spend, this is an estimate, you're going to spend, more than $2 on a lead when you are running solely on desktop, right? So the conversion cost, you get higher conversions, but the cost for traffic and leads are more, but you get higher quality information, right? You look at mobile device though, if you go to your mobile device and you try to fill out a form, yes, the traffic, the Facebook, the costs are going to be much cheaper. Like you can get leads on mobile device for less than $2, right? The traffic's cheaper, but your conversions are going to be lower because the time it takes to complete a form is longer, right? I have to actually sit on my mobile device, type in my name, type in my email, and sometimes my fingers miss the keys, and I miss the @ and sometimes most times you don't get as accurate information when someone's filling out a form on the mobile device. So cheaper traffic, lower conversions, and it takes longer to complete the form. What Facebook has done is this not so new ad, it's probably been around for about a year now, but this Facebook lead generation ad allows someone to complete a form without putting in any information. Basically, they see an ad, they hit subscribe or learn more. Facebook automatically populates their Facebook information into a form. They hit submit. The information goes to you. They get whatever it is you promised them, right? So maybe it's that you're adding them to your email list, and they get that lead magnet. Maybe there's a video that they have to watch on their mobile device, but the information you get is what they put into Facebook. So you get their name, you get their email, you can even ask them questions, you can ask for their phone number. Totally powerful stuff. And these leads are going to cost you less than $2. Is that pretty exciting, y'all? Is that pretty awesome? And so these results, when you get a lead, from this type of ad, there's a section of Facebook where you'll basically have all your leads in a CSV file, and you can download it, you can import it, you can export it, you can also use a third-party tool to connect this particular lead generation ad with your autoresponder and CRM. But on Facebook, when you go to your fan page, and again, you can only run ads. I should have said this in the beginning. You can only run ads from a fan page, right? So from your fan page to get your leads, you would simply go to publishing tools and then click on forms library, and you'll see all the various lead forms that you have. So that's pretty cool, right? So I've been testing this for a while, and I finally found an ad that like is getting me crazy results, and so I'm going to share that with you right now. So this is the ad I've been running, and I'm going to share with you the three-step Facebook ads process. This might be a bit small, so what I'll do is I will read the complete ad, and then I'll email you all the actual ad copy so you have it and you can use it or not use it, your call. But you can get a sense of what I did here. And so this ad, the three-step ad process. So basically, I'll open this up real quick. You want to have an engaging photo, something that's, I'd say, a little realistic. Now, this is a stock photo that I used, but the um, the point of having a realistic or engaging photo is that, remember, people are on Facebook to connect, engage, and be entertained. And so as they're scrolling through their news feed, they're going to be more likely to or stop scrolling, because that's what they're doing, right? They're scrolling on their mobile device, scrolling through, seeing what's going on, and they may see something that, oh, that's interesting. Let me stop on that. And if it looks like an ad, they're probably going to keep scrolling. But if it looks like a regular status update, they're going to maybe stop, right? And so I tried to make this not look like an ad. And so the image is a stock photo, though, but it's a woman just looking at her cell phone. And this particular ad is directing people to a free training on Instagram. So the woman's staring at her phone, and the text says something like this, and I'm targeting specific companies, right? That's my target market for this particular ad. So it says, attention, it works distributors. How often do you check Instagram on your phone? Be honest. More than once a day? More than once an hour? People check Instagram all the time, standing in lines, at restaurants, at the bus stop, on the bus. Some even do it in their car. So don't do that. The point is that this is a massively engaging audience. Are you using it to generate leads? Not sure how? Well, this totally free training will show you exactly how, to the tune of 150 or more extra leads each and every month, all from your phone. 150 extra leads a month is life altering. Oh yeah, it's easy as can be. Anyone can do it. Heck, you're doing it anyway, LOL. And so, and to be very honest, I did not write that text. I actually grabbed that text from a training system and marketing platform that I used. It was one of the swipe copies of this particular ad and course, and I said, let me test this out. So I grabbed the text, threw it on this ad, targeted It Works distributors, and ran it, right? So you want to make sure that, one, your photo is engaging, it looks realistic. So I even have photos of myself, like you may have seen my advertising for this webinar, me looking at the camera in a blue shirt, right? You want to get people to stop in their tracks to actually look at your ad, right? If it looks like an ad, they're not going to stop. If it looks like a regular status update and a post, they're going to stop and engage and read it, right? You also want to have engaging copy, right? This copy is pretty engaging. I have one emoji in there. I use LOL, so it's broken up too. It's not like a long like run-on sentence or like thick paragraphs. It's spread out, which is what you want to, have your ads copy look like, and also a headline that stands out. Now, this just says free Instagram training. I could be more direct and say, you know, free Instagram training for It Works distributors, or I could grab a point, a section maybe from the copy above and say something like, you know, are you using Instagram to generate leads? Free training inside, or something like that, right? You want to have a headline that stands out and gets people to want to learn more. Does that kind of make sense on this ad? Cool, cool. And so from this ad, so when people, I'll go to the next slide. From this ad, when people click on this ad, they're taken to a form. Now, this form says, I asked several questions. So the reason why I'm asking questions is because I want to qualify people before I get on the phone with them. So I'm asking for a full name, email, and phone number. And then I'm also asking them to answer 3 questions. The first question is, are you currently building a business online? The second question is, how are you doing with generating leads online? The third question is, how much have you budgeted for marketing and coaching? Right, so let me go back a second. This particular ad format, the structure can be used for any business, right? You just need to provide some value up front, like we said before, a lead magnet up front that's going to entice someone to want to click on the ad and give you their information, right? So you can create an ad that says, an ad or a blog post, whatever it is, the top 10 wedding destinations for 2017, right? Create some good ad copy, have a great, photo image, and then have them click on learn more, have some questions that you want to ask them, and then direct them to your free giveaway, right? Your PDF, your video of the top 10 wedding destinations for 2017. When you get their information, you now know where they stand, right? You could ask them, how far are you off from getting married? Are you looking for a wedding destination? How much have you budgeted for, your travel if you're in a travel company, right? So you can ask questions that are relevant to your niche and get leads that way. You can use the strategy for practically any business. It works. No pun intended. It works. It's funny. And so when they click on the ad, they fill out the form, they get directed to this particular course or training. It's a 27-minute video training on how to use Instagram. There's a cheat sheet up above, and then they have the opportunity to buy the full module 1 of this course, which is $5. And I earn a commission off of that $5. Pretty sweet. And if they buy the full course, I earn commission off of the full course. And if they get a membership inside of this training and marketing platform, I get commission off of that. And if I, like in the first when I showed you the results initially, and if I generated 47 leads, and 2 of them, let's say, maybe they bought the module 1, they bought the full course, now they want to become a member of this attraction marketing system that I use, that was well worth spending. I think it was what, $60, $50 for the ad. Well worth it. And I'm building my list. Very, very powerful. So you can do this with anything. Any questions about that? So I'll share with you some of the results, the actual form results. I wonder if it comes up. Let's see. All right. So lastly, I'll share with you what the result. You can't really see it. Okay. Small and it's blurry. But on this slide here, it actually shows the information I get, right? So I get obviously this is the campaign information. I get their email, their full name, their phone number, and then they respond to the question, right? So the first column that you can see, or you can't really see because it's blurry, but it says, how are you doing with generating leads online? And I have options here. Most people have selected terrible, 0 leads per day. So now I know that I can help them generate leads online because they told me they are struggling. The second question was, are you currently building a business online? Now, there are three options for that question: yes, no, or I'm looking for one, right? So these folks here in this column here said yes. Then I have, how much have you budgeted for marketing and coaching? The options, I believe, are $100 to $150 a month, $150 to $250 a month, and then I think goes up as far as to 500 plus a month. So I'm getting incredible intel from these leads before I even call them, right? So I've got 115 leads with email, because in order to use Facebook, you need to sign up with an email address, email, first name, and if they have a phone number in Facebook, I get their phone number, on top of knowing if they are in a company, if they budgeted, how much they budgeted for marketing, as well as how they're doing with their lead generation. Pretty awesome and amazing stuff. I love these ads, and the costs, for less than $2, you're getting, some high quality stuff. So by now, you see how you can build a profitable and leverage business fast and attract high quality leads and sales to you immediately using Facebook ads. Did you get value this evening? Did you get value? Yes, no. So I definitely hope that you will move forward and begin to leverage some of the stuff I share with you this evening to build your business and get some awesome and amazing results. But like I said before in the beginning, if you want some hands-on assistance, I am here to help. And a couple more slides, I'll share with you how we can do that. But just curious, how would it feel to end the frustration of, feeling like a failure and finally getting results in your business? How would it feel to follow some simple instructions, have fun, and have it actually produce high quality leads and sales? How would it feel to have access to me, right? Access to me, and get hands-on assistance with setting up your Facebook ads? How would it feel to finally, get your business back on track, but also to truly feel like a more accomplished person? Here are some quick testimonials on what people are saying about me and my training. Celine says, I did it L1 now. Congratulations, I say. 7 new leads and counting. Oh, yeah, and a sweet commission doesn't hurt either. Thank you, Antonio Thompson. That's from my friend Mike. Jennifer says, thank you for making my transition into network marketing a positive one. I appreciate, you know, uh, I appreciate you taking the time to answer all my questions and help me to understand the things that were a little over my head and out of my comfort zone. You have an infectious personality, which makes you approachable and an amazing mentor and coach. I wish you nothing but continued success. Alex says, Antonio, thank you so much for Social Recruiting Mastery, which you poured your heart and soul into, and which you gave a step-by-step, amazingly meaty value. For 5 weeks and did it completely, totally free of charge and without demanding anything in return. I've never personally experienced such generosity online. May you be richly rewarded for your truly wanting to help and for helping those who are hungry for education and how to build a successful business online. Lori says, hey, Antonio, happy Friday. I just want to say thank you for all your mentoring over the past couple of weeks. I'm starting to find my groove and I'm starting to see results on the topics we discussed and the tips that you share. Thank you for your help. Gratefully, I greatly appreciate it. So it took a lot of work to get where I am now. I spent thousands on courses, live events, trainings, coaching and mentorship, went through the trial and error of trying to figure this all thing out. And so you don't have to do that. I want to help and I want to assist you with setting up your Facebook ads and helping you to build a profitable business using Facebook advertising. And the fastest way to get there is through a system called My Lead System Pro. When you grab your risk-free 30-day test drive of My Lead System Pro, you're going to get access to an amazing Facebook ads mastermind that I'm doing, where I'm going to actually work with you and help you set up your Facebook ads and review your ads for you. So when you get your risk-free 30-day test drive of a My Lead System Pro, you're actually going to get MLSP Sites, which is a blogging platform. Imagine having your own personally branded authority, creating blogs set up in minutes. MLSP has eliminated 100% of the technical frustration and time-consuming setup of creating your own blog. You having a blog is critical. The only thing you own online is your website and your email list. You don't own Facebook. You don't own other social media sites. And at any given point, they can shut you down. Having a blog builds you as an authority, and this has a $19.97 value when you order and grab your risk-free 30-day test drive at antonioRthompson.com/MLSP now. You also get MLSP's Funnelizer. This is a state-of-the-art technology and software that marketers pay $200 a month for. It can now be yours to brand yourself, create beautiful professional capture pages, sales pages, and entire sales funnels to sell anything you want, including affiliate products, your products, coaching services, and your business opportunity. There's no tech skills required. Plug and play. Takes less than 60 seconds to build your first funnel. This has a $200 a month value when you go to antonioRthompson.com and /MSP now and grab your risk-free 30-day test drive. You also get done for you capture pages. We talked about having lead pages to actually attract people to you. You saw one earlier with the Instagram training. One of the biggest problems network marketers have is they have no value to give away just yet, and that's okay. You can use MLSP's offers and take them, our training, our value, and give them away to prospects for free. In exchange for their email address, you build your list. This is ultimate leverage. You will get leads starting this week. This has a $14.97 value. You also get MLSP's cutting edge CRM. We talked about why you need the CRM as part of your ads process. This can be the most profitable tool in your tool chest. Take detailed notes on prospects, filter through prospects in milliseconds, schedule follow-up appointments, send customized emails based on the conversations with your prospects, manage your relationships like a pro, and get paid like a pro. This has a $200 a month value. You also get pure profit products. What if you could provide value and a solution to every single prospect you talk to and get paid for it? Top earners do this all day. In addition to building an MLM empire, because they know 10% only 10% will ever join them in business. You could take products and trainings from the top biggest names in our industry, sell them, and earn commissions. These products range from anywhere from $5 to $1,500, and you get 100% of the sale. This has a $997 value. Let's recap. You get the blogging platform, a $19.97 value. You get the MLSP Funnelizer, $200 a month value. You get done for you capture page is a $14.97 value. You get MLSP's cutting edge CRM, a $200 a month value. You also get 100% pure profit products, a $997 value. Total value, $4,891. Would it be worth $4,891 if you were able to learn how to generate leads forever and never run out of people to talk to? What if it allowed you to generate, just one person a week to your business? What if it gave you the skills to go out there and talk to people that will? Would it be worth $4,781 if it added an extra $1,000 a month in income, side income to your business? What if it gave you a bit more time freedom? Would it be worth $4,781? Guess what? MLSP does not cost $4,891. Doesn't even cost $1,000. Doesn't even cost $500. Doesn't even cost $250. You can get an MLSP by going to antonioRthompson.com /MLSP now for $150. The 30-day risk-free trial, that's right. I'm so confident that you will love this system. We'll give you 30 days to check it out risk-free. And at the end of 30 days, if you're unsatisfied or you just don't think the software is for you, simply let us know and we'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. Order by midnight tonight and you get access to Facebook Ads Mastery. I only have 10 spots available for this particular mastermind, but in this mastermind, you get hands-on coaching from me. I'm going to help you identify your target market. I'm going to give you a 1.5 hour Facebook ad setup training. We're going to work together to set up your Facebook ads. I'm going to do a one-on-one review of your Facebook ad. I'm going to share with you how to leverage the offers and giveaways inside of MLSP or your very own offers to generate leads for your business. I'm going to share with you some of the tools I use to create stunning ad images, and you also get access to a Facebook support group where you can drop in and ask questions. I'm active in that group and we'll help you along the way. So if you have questions, you can contact me at antonioRthompson.com. That's my number, 347-460-4174. Go ahead and grab your 30-day risk-free test drive at antonioRthompson.com /MLSP now. It's only $100, $50. This is right for you. No tech skills required, no special software, equipment or skills. You don't need to be an expert or have had any success. You can do this even if you're afraid, and you're going to get my hands-on assistance to help you get the results you desire, leads in your business. You don't have to stop doing what you're currently doing. You don't have to spend a lot of extra time to get results. You don't need the existing products or service to promote. You don't need to hire staff. If you don't do MSP now, then what are you going to do? Right? If you're not getting leads right now, what are your options? What is what you're currently doing? What is what you're currently doing getting the results you desire? If not, take your risk-free 30-day test drive of MLSP and let's work together. I do have some more things I want to share with you. So on top of the MLSP platform, on top of the Facebook Ads Mastermind, there's more bonuses I want to give you this evening. If when you take action and go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now and grab your risk-free test drive, you're going to get access to the Biz Builder Challenge. This is jam-packed challenge that my mentors, Adam Chandler and Justice Egan, did early this year. You get 6 weekly webinars. These are weekly group coaching webinars that will turn you into a traffic and lead generating machine and a profit pumping entrepreneur who attracts sales, signups on demand. You get to enjoy top progressive training and lead generation, content creation, productivity, mindset, audience building, finding a bulletproof 6-figure home business infrastructure. This has a $997 value when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now. You get 6 weekly conference calls. Kick off your week with the Biz Builder coaching, support, and accountability that you need to stay on track via Monday morning motivation and mindset and recorded calls. This has a $197 value. You also get the challenge points tracker. This is the ultimate look in the mirror for home business owners, an income producing activity tracker that simplifies business building activities for a high level of entrepreneur accountability. This has a $47 a month value. You also get the goal setting workbook. This is the ultimate tool for creating clarity and focus in your business. Discover the entrepreneurial juice you require to push you through the inevitable challenges that come with learning new skills and building your cash flowing home business enterprise. This has a $97 value. You also get access to the Colorado Mastermind recordings in June. My mentors, Justice and Adam, had an intimate 3-day mastermind where members paid up to $3,500 to attend. They trained on topics including copywriting, creating your own marketing game plan, blogging, email marketing, and more. You get access to recordings with your membership. This has a $997 value. You also get the challenge archives. Get 58 incredible audios from previous challenges. These audios include top-notch mindset and marketing training, special guest appearances from 6, 7, and even 8-figure earners, and so much more. Perfect for your car rides, downtime, or workouts at the gym. This has a $297 value. You also get super bonus. You also get the instant lead generation strategies. These are 3 bonus videos that Adam and Justice share exactly what they're doing right now to get leads in their business. Solo ads, Twitter and Facebook paid ads. This has a $197 value. You also get access to the private challenge Facebook group, which is probably the most lively, supportive, and motivating Facebook group I've ever seen. This is the perfect place to get support and get all of your questions answered. This has a $197 value. Here's everything you get: the blogging platform, Funnelizer, capture pages, a CRM, pure profit products, um, plus the 6 weekly Biz Builder Challenge webinars, the 6 weekly motivational mindset conference call recordings, the activity points tracker, the Biz Builder Challenge goals worksheet, the Colorado Mastermind recordings, the challenge audio archives, the 3 lead generation videos, the private Facebook group, and the Facebook Ads Mastermind that I'm hosting. Total value, $9,264. You get it for $150 when you go to AntonioRThompson.com/MSP now and grab your risk-free 30-day test drive. Grab your test drive. Looking forward to working with you and helping you reach your goals. If you have questions, definitely put them in the comments. I'll definitely get to them. But I appreciate you being on. this evening. I'm glad I was able to share with you. If you have questions, put them in the comment box below. But grab your risk-free 30-day test drive at AntonioRThompson.com/MLSP now, and let's start working together. Looking forward to helping you and helping you reach your goals. Take care, and I'll see you in the next webinar.